What up, Joe? What up, Joe? What up, Joe? Y'all know what it is. Your boy Pennant, and this is the Road to the BCS College Football Show presented by Detroit Fan Report. You know how we do when we start off every show, introduce the panel that we have with us today. Starting with my brother, Jamal.
What up, though? This your boy Jamal, representing the Miami Hurricanes. We came close to finishing the job, but we're gonna see what we can do to finish the job this year. So let's go, Canes. Let's get it. Let's go.
For sure. Uh, we also got Trey the Guru in the building.
You know what it is, man. It's Trader Guru. Trader Guru Sports Talk. You can find me at Jermaine Charles Brown. And I'm going to disagree with Stephen A. Even though Indiana, Michigan, Ohio State, I say the Big Ten, the last 3 or 4 years won the championship, but SEC is coming back. I don't care what nobody say. We coming back. Let's go. Let's run it, Daddy.
I hear you. I hear you. Here. Also, we got Nate. You're great.
What up, y'all? It is football season upon us. I'm still riding the wave of my New York Knicks as champions. Let's go. But this is college football, so it is all about the Texas A&M Aggies, gig 'em. Unfortunately, we did lose to Jamal's Miami Hurricanes. That was a hell of a game. They came out on top. It was the first time we had been in the college football playoffs. Won't be the last. Growing pains, get better. Let's go. Gig 'em.
All right. So what today's show is going to be about, I came out with a top 25 list, you feel me, pre-poll, before the polls come out, and just see where y'all got y'all team ranked out on my mindset. Starting with number 25, I got Iowa Hawkeyes. And I say that because, Iowa always have a good defense. Their problem is their running game. You feel me? But they got a running back coming from South Dakota State. I think his name was J.P. Phillips. Yep, he had over 1,900 yards last year rushing for South Dakota. Your thoughts on that? All right. At number 24, I got SMU. With that return of their quarterback coming back, you feel me? Who do big things. I'm trying to think of his name. I got notes going on. Kevin Jenkins, my bad. He's coming back. He was 6-2 in his ACC play last year. So I think they're going to be a contender. So I got them ranked right now at 25. Sorry, I'm flipping too.
Contender of what?
Huh?
Contender of what?
Contender what?
Man, what did
you
you
think they're gonna get in 12-team playoff?
I didn't say all that. I said they're gonna contend.
Okay. Go ahead.
They're gonna contend. They're gonna contend for the conference.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes.
But to say they ain't contending for much that I can think of and stuff like that. Because they're still in the
They
ACC.
did pretty good. They did for the ACC. Yeah.
Kevin Jenkins is a baller, bro. Let's not think that they didn't have him in the playoffs a couple years ago.
He needs to become a better thrower. But yes, he's a good
absolutely. I do agree with that. But we're not gonna sit here and say like they don't have a chance. You feel me? Like,
I mean, if they're ranked, obviously they have a chance. But in the end and stuff like that, they'll probably end up making it to the ACC championship game. But do I see them actually making some noise and stuff like that against the big teams and stuff like that? I can't see that.
They might be the second best team in the ACC.
The only team that got the death penalty, man. That's what we're talking about.
Oh,
SMU.
SMU.
I think they could very well be the second best team in the ACC behind Miami.
I see that too. I see that too.
Maybe Clemson gets in there, but I don't
can't slouch
on
SMU no more. Like they used to. They can't slouch on SMU no more.
Nah, they can't touch the SMU from way back in the day. That's a whole other story. But they making some noise. I'll give them credit on that one. But
didn't SMU beat Miami last year?
Yes, they did.
I remember that game. I watched it.
Yes, they did. I'll give them props. Yes, they did beat us. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but
all right.
They're everybody's sleeper team. I would say right now, if I had to pick a team that's going to be a sleeper to come out of nowhere and to make some noise, or to even pull off like an Indiana type of thing, it will be SMU because they might have the talent to do it. And they got the coaching to do it too. They got a bunch of people coming back too, so they can make it happen.
ACC's AC conference is bad, bro. There's like maybe 2 teams that are good in the ACC, and everybody else.
Man, it's always because usually back in the day it was just Clemson and everybody else, and then if you go back further than that, it was always Virginia Tech, then it was Miami, Boston College may make some noise and put their head in somewhere or something like that. But usually Clemson have been owning that conference for the longest time up until recently. So I don't know about that.
Doesn't do the portal. They don't do the portal, man. They just recruit. They need to learn how to get from the portal like everybody else is.
Dabo's sweetie. Dabo, his pride is in the way for that mess, and he won't let them go ahead and do the portal and stuff like that. He's like, listen,
portal's where you're come over. You got to build your team. Yeah.
Well, no, because his thing is like, listen, if you're gonna come here, you're gonna stay here. You're gonna sign and make a commitment to this school, and you got a bunch of players who live there, damn near in Death Valley or around the South Carolina area, who are like, man, fuck this, I ain't going there. I'd rather go to South Carolina, where I can get a chance to, if I don't play, effing, I'm gone.
They go where the money's at. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So, but yeah.
All right. Well, like I was saying, I got SMU at 24. Coming in at 23, I got South Carolina. Gamecocks. You feel me? I really don't like South Carolina.
No Gamehawks.
Yeah.
They almost beat them behind. They almost beat them.
Sayers is a bet. Yeah, he got
Sellers is a good quarterback, man. He's got to get a better. He got to become a better thrower too, for sure.
But I think he can lead them to what they got in my top 25 right now.
And they have a damn good defense. They always have damn good defense.
South Carolina's always been that team that just they just surprise people. They'll beat all of a sudden you'll see them, winning like 4 or 5 games in a row, and then they'll lose that one game they shouldn't be losing. Like all of a sudden they'll win 4 or 5 games in a row, then they'll lose at home to Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck, man? Like they can never have a complete season where they can put it all together. They have some great players who made it to the NFL who came from South Carolina. But just as a team, they just yet to put it together and be like, all right, can we contend for possibly an SEC title, let alone get into the playoff? Because, we're going to see about that.
That player, Stewart, the defensive end for South Carolina, is going to be a first-round draft pick, probably a top 10 draft pick. So
they said he's better than they said he's better than he's a better player than Jadeveon Clowney. We'll see.
Damn. He was pretty good last year.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
I got South Carolina at 23. At 22, Trey Money Groove gonna be kind of mad, but I got Auburn.
Who's their quarterback? That's my question. Who's their quarterback?
Who gonna be mad at Sloan and Auburn, man? Who gonna be mad at them, man?
We got Brian Brown, who came over from FSU, is their quarterback.
Who?
Who's the running back?
Brian Brown.
Brian Brown.
Came over there from FSU.
Plus you think we gonna give y'all confidence this year?
Listen, plus they got a 5-star wide receiver in Cam Coleman, so that's why I got them ranked.
Cam Coleman is in Texas.
Yep.
Yeah, he in Texas, dude.
Yeah, he just left. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he's
my bad.
Look, I'll tell you what Auburn has. Auburn has a good defense. They always have a good defense. I don't know who the hell their quarterback's going to be. Last year it was who was the guy's name? He had we sacked him like 8 times in a game. Yeah, I don't know who he was. He wasn't even that good. He was trash.
Where's the Iron Bowl being held at? Which this year?
In Tuskegee Town, baby. Iron Bowl in Tuscaloosa,
they're gonna lose in Tuscaloosa. They ain't gonna be close. I don't even know how Auburn's
Iron Bowl in Tuscaloosa, baby.
We'll see.
Come to my city.
Yeah, they got no quarterback.
All right, 21. I got Missouri.
Okay.
Izu.
Yeah.
They got talent, man. They got a lot of speed and a lot of athleticism. Again,
they've always had a problem.
They don't really have.
They've always had that. I mean, that's been there for years. But they just, like I said, once again, they're another team that is always high-powered offense, and they can never put it together. They'll score you some points, But guess what? They're gonna give them points right the fuck back too.
Yeah.
So
Well, and their quarterback play is always helter skelter too. Whoop
yeah,
their ass.
exactly.
Where's my notes here?
Y'all good with the list so far? Y'all good with the list so far? All right, at number 20, I got BYU.
Now you know
Sneaky
what?
team. Sneaky
Yeah,
team.
yes. You know what? That's a team that can make some that really can make some noise. I mean, because honestly, number one, what the hell is there to do up in Brigham Young? There ain't much to do. So I mean, seriously and stuff like that.
Oh, the
So
Big 12 is garbage too. You know, it's going to be Tech and BYU probably fighting for the Big 12. So
it's probably going to end up
yeah,
being BYU. It's probably going to end up being BYU there. That's a sneaky team that can sneak into the college football playoff. Do I think they'll make some noise? No, but I don't think a team if they're on a roll,
They got
I don't think one of them big teams you can't sleep on them at all.
yeah.
So
they
if
got
you're going to
they
beat
got.
them,
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm
They got a
sorry.
good coach too. Sataki is a really good coach, man.
mm,
People would talk more about
mm,
him if he was at a bigger program.
BYU's running a pretty decent sports program over there with basketball and football and stuff like that. So oh yeah,
Yeah,
they doing it. They doing the damn thing.
yeah.
What if I ever went to BYU? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that to myself. But no,
Mormons up there.
no shit, no shit.
All right, Neil. Next one.
I'm about to say something about BYU, but y'all go ahead though.
No,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, boss.
Go ahead. I got
Like I
to
said, I said BYU. I was gonna say BYU has owned the Big 12 over the last 2 or 3 years, and they own Colorado. You know what I'm saying? They had they had a very decent defense and stuff like that. But I think Utah is it Utah right now? I mean, it was like Texas Tech. No, I'm sorry, Texas Tech. I know, like y'all guys saying, it was Texas Tech, and then was going head on trying to come out the Big 12. But like
Yeah.
all guys said, man, you can't really sleep on BYU. And they had a I forgot the quarterback's name, but he was a pretty good quarterback as well. So I expect them
Brockmeyer. I think it's
yeah, Brock
Brockmeyer you're
Meyer.
talking about.
I
Yeah.
expect them to come back out of the Big 12 again this year.
Yeah, they're going to be up there with Texas Tech for sure.
What up, John?
What up, boys?
Yeah,
What's
What up,
happening?
what
What's
up, what
Well,
up?
happening, man?
man. Well,
My bad.
What's going
Yeah,
on?
got to get you in. My bad, but yeah, that was on me. All right,
All right.
where we leave off with BYU at 19. Got Clemson.
Shit, I
We
don't know
just
what they're
talked
going to
about.
quarterback.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're
yeah.
quarterback.
They used to be the team that just all you could always count them in when it was a 4-team playoff race. It was always them with Ohio State and Alabama and everything. So I can't see what Clemson's going to do this year. You know, they took a few steps back, but that's on coaching, like you said. That was when he gets with the program and stuff like that. They can probably come back and make some noise. But as of right now, yeah, I can't
I
see
need to
what
see who
Clemson's
their
going to
I
do.
need to see who their quarterback is first before I say anything about Clemson because they're gonna have a good
Same.
defense, you know. But
Same.
I don't know who the fuck their quarterback is.
But has he hit the transfer portal yet?
He
No,
doesn't really do that. No, he
No.
no,
doesn't.
he
So it's probably
doesn't.
going to be a
And I mean,
a freshman or a sophomore probably that's going to start.
right.
He wants people to. If they're going to come and play for Clemson, you got to make a commitment saying you got to be here and not go nowhere.
Yeah, he wants to recruit. He doesn't
God
want to
damn
pay
it.
people. Yeah.
You got to give it the times on this one, man.
Yeah,
So
If he
you
isn't
gotta hit the transfer portal. Like teams are not winning without hitting the transfer.
exactly, I'll tell you right now, if he don't win this season, they're going to fire his ass. They should have fired him last year, and they're going to fire him
I
this
can
year
see
if
that.
he don't win. Because that's a good program that you get the right. Like we talk about Sataki from BYU, that's a perfect match for Clemson.
Yeah.
I like Sataki from BYU. I would take that job and go to Clemson and have all the resources in front of me, be in an easy ass conference, and just rock with it, man.
That's the
okay.
team.
At 18, I got Florida boys.
Florida, which one?
Florida,
Oh, the
the
Gators.
Gators.
Gator Chop.
Gators.
Gator Chop.
Gators.
That is
Another team. Who the fuck's their quarterback? We don't even know.
Right.
Yeah,
Good
I just
and
hate
defense,
how
no quarterback. So
I
man,
just hate how
SEC is gonna
like
be ass this year.
uh-oh.
Trey, go ahead and see what you're gonna say. Unless you respond to Nate.
oh I'm not even thinking about Nate, man. Talking about like Texas is part of the SEC. What are you talking about? But the Florida Gators, the tradition of
I'm just saying,
the
man.
Big
There's no
Ten.
quarterbacks in these conferences.
I understand,
This
and I'm totally agreeing with that. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like with Dabo, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everybody trying to rebuild, trying to find themselves, trying to find a team identity. You know what I'm saying? They really, I forgot my notes, but they
Yeah.
really didn't do too hot last year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what kind of Gator team we gonna see this year. You feel what I'm saying? So
They have a good
that's why.
defense. Their defense is good. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I feel like the SEC in the shape the way they is because like I'm gonna say like the early 2000s. I ain't gonna go too far, but you know what I'm saying. But like the Mississippi State, the Ole Miss, the Florida Gators, you know, Arkansas, those teams were solid, even though they wasn't playing for the next championship. But those teams made the SEC solid.
Mm-hmm.
So now, man, it's like a deflate on the SEC because of the where the talent is now. You feel what I'm saying? And so I'm in the
you're
total
gonna
green
see.
with you, but still, the Florida Gators can make some noise, but
Mm-hmm.
they'll kind of make some noise last year, but then they kind of lost some key games that put them back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just
I'm
leave it at that.
gonna tell you right now, bro. You don't have a fucking quarterback in college, you ain't gonna win a lot of games.
Right.
Period.
Exactly.
Florida's got
Exactly.
Because
four
the
on
defense,
the roster right
yeah,
now. They got
yeah,
four.
and nobody's got like not every team has a dominant defense. You know,
Exactly.
like you got to have a quarterback that knows what the fuck he's doing because you throw a freshman out there, you're looking at a 4 to 5 win season, and
Depends on who that
that's in a bad
depends
conference. You might have
depends on
2
who
or
that
3 in
depends
a
on who that
good
fresh
conference.
depends on who that freshman is.
Right.
But yeah, you're right.
Depends on who that
Yeah, but
freshman
there's
is.
no
Yeah.
phenoms out there right now that I've seen. So Underwood
Right.
was that last year. I haven't seen any phenoms lately, and he's not even a phenom anymore. You know, I think Michigan fans can agree on that one.
You have a lot.
But
You have a lot to argue with you.
yeah, but a lot.
Yeah, you have a lot to
I'm
argue.
ready for that.
Yeah, blame it
I'm
on
ready
the
for that
corner.
one.
He wasn't
But-
used right, but we're gonna talk about Michigan.
But
We're gonna talk about Michigan.
but a lot of teams went to the portal and got their quarterbacks. So
Right.
clearly these guys didn't do it. So I need to see what these quarterbacks look like before I can even say this team's even going to be good. So
Well, we're gonna get to those teams as he goes ahead with the list. You'll hear the quarterbacks
oh
and
yeah, it's
stuff
getting
like that
better.
there.
Yeah,
So
for
yeah.
sure.
All right.
Yeah,
At 17,
that's why these people are at the bottom because they don't have a quarterback.
get my research. At 17, they get a new coach, but I think he's gonna do a good job up there in the Big Ten. I got number 17, Penn State.
I like the hire.
Good.
I
Good.
don't know
Yeah,
who their
it was a
quarterback
good hire
is going to
for
be.
him.
Now who was his name? Who
Isn't
was
it that Rocco guy? I think is the quarterback from Iowa State. Didn't he go there with him? I think.
I think so.
And that's Iowa.
Yep,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
remember
He had
they were like
39 transfers. Hold on. Yeah, he had 39 transfers, including 26 starters with starting
Damn,
with
the whole team
quarterback
is a transfer.
Rocco
Damn, that's
Bear,
crazy.
who had nearly 1,000 yards rusher and 1,000-yard
There
rusher
you
in
go.
Carlton Henderson.
they were the only team that literally they were the only team that damn near they were probably a toe away from beating Indiana last year. So
I mean, a literal toe.
like seriously.
I mean,
So-
if the defender
That
was
doesn't
like
say a lot. They
any
got their
that,
ass
if that
whooped by
DB
Oregon,
played
too,
any
so,
type of like
yeah.
and was like any type of like high knowledge ball knower, he would have pushed him out way before my man even left the ground.
Well, because the receiver mossed him. That's what happened. If they had the DB turned around, he'd have knocked it down. Game over.
Go back and watch the play, dog. He ran right in front of his face.
Yep.
He ran right in front of his face. Like the
Yeah.
DB just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it, like that.
Fernando
The play
Mendoza
should have
made
never
a
happened.
fucking hell of a throw, man.
But like, hell of a throw. Like only you throw it up there, only your receiver can go get it. But like, hey, the DB watched the receiver cross his face and then still allowed him to get a toe down. Like I'm carrying you right. I'm carrying you right into the field goal post. I'm sorry, boy. You left the ground. You ain't touching it.
Exactly. But let's be real,
Yeah, I
dude.
used to like
Like
that player,
first year
yeah.
coach,
Okay, yeah.
first year head coach, no real quarterback, and you're playing in the Big Ten. Good luck, bro. Good luck.
I mean, well, they've done it before at Penn State
Give
when
him
they
a
had that.
couple of years. He's got to get his own recruiting classes, man.
Like I said, they've done it before.
But that's
got
the
his
thing.
own
Look,
team.
Franklin's recruiting class was never been bad. They just always imploded on themselves.
Yeah, that's
Right,
true.
But a new coach always, you got to give him a couple of years to get his own recruits. You know, right now he's doing a Band-Aid. That's why the portal it works, because like A&M, my team, they literally their first year they went out and got all portal players, and now Elko is starting to recruit his classes that he wants. So it takes a couple of years to get what you want, but they'll replace them with portal players. They might be 500, but I don't expect anything big out of Penn State.
I think Penn State's still gonna be decent to be because Penn State always have a solid team. But you know what I'm saying? It ain't the Penn State of old, but at the same time,
again, you got no quarterback, man. So who the fuck's gonna? You got to have somebody that can throw the ball.
I don't know if this guy can do it. Yet. I won't overlook them just yet, man, because they for some odd reason when
Did
Ohio
Connor Berry
State
play for them last year?
Who's that?
For Penn State.
You're talking about Aller.
No, yeah, but Aller got hurt, so he wasn't there.
He tore his ACL, right?
So who played for him last year? Who was the guy last year?
Some dude. He's not there anymore.
When has Penn State have you known Penn State to actually have a quarterback who can actually throw the ball? They've always been a type that just the quarterback will just wait like 2 seconds and throw it down. Then after that, they'll just run. They've always been a running.
They never had like a crazy good quarterback, but they've had solid quarterbacks. Aller wasn't a bad quarterback. If he doesn't tear his ACL,
Aller just had to stay healthy, and the team around him was bad.
He was a game manager. Put the ball in the hands of the right people to make the play. He try and just don't make the mistakes, and that's probably what cost Penn State in a lot of games. He made the crucial mistake that cost him the game. That was it. So.
Also too, their running back Singleton got drafted. So who's going to be the next bell cow for Penn State? Because Penn
they'll
State
find somebody. They'll find somebody.
Yeah,
that's I don't think that'll be a problem.
I'd be shocked if they're over 500. I'll be shocked.
I think they might be just at. I think they just might be at 500. You never know.
Probably.
Oh, all right. Next team.
Yeah, they don't show who their quarterback is. Try to look it up real quick. All right, I had Penn State.
Just a guy.
At 16, I got Tennessee.
Damn, you have them high. I don't know about that. Tennessee gonna be solid, dude. Tennessee gonna be solid.
Yeah.
I need to see the quarterback.
Yep.
Is it Joey Aguilar? Or is he gone?
Or Francis Brandon.
Yeah, who the fuck is these guys?
Yeah, bro, they both ain't got that much experience. So.
Ain't this your second? Ain't this your second favorite team, Money Groove? I'm just kidding, man.
And in Tennessee's defense, ain't
hell no, we don't rock with no rocket top, man.
I don't care.
I don't think Tennessee's defense is gonna be that good, bro.
Rocket top will always be the fans in the SEC. Good old rocket top.
Let's Trey. What was you saying, Trey? Let's hear Trey start on it.
I said Tennessee's one of the strongest teams in the SEC right now. I mean, you can't count these guys out because they beat Bama. They beat some other teams that was on their schedule. But like I said, the quarterback is the most important position. But I'm telling you right now, y'all better don't overlook Tennessee. I'm telling you. Tennessee,
they might be the 5th or 6th best team in the SEC right
that's
now.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you can't overlook these guys, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But remember we talked about before this. Remember we talked about before the show that it was, as is always, one team out there, that will probably be terrible and stuff like that, or you might overlook it. They're gonna beat one of these big teams and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if a big team rolls into Tennessee this year that is expected to win, and that not only they beat them, but they beat them soundly. So don't be shocked at that, because Tennessee can do it.
Tennessee fell off that, man.
I pray it's Texas.
The coach they got, man, he got him. Like you said, the 5th or 6th best team in the SEC. You can't overlook these guys. These guys gonna bring it. I'm here to tell you. But like you said, Nate, I'm in total agreement with the quarterback situation. But I don't know these guys, and I definitely don't know the quarterback here. So, but other than that, Tennessee gonna bring it.
Well, I think y'all kind of figure out how I came up with my list. I put it based on teams that had it all together, but teams that had quarterback issues, I kind of ranked. I put them in the top 25, but I rate them kind of lower. So I think y'all figured out my format. But with that said, I'm still gonna go with it. Yeah, I'm still gonna go with it. At number 15, we got John. You're gonna like this one. Michigan Wolverines. Hey, they got a lot of new regime, coming in.
Can Underwood throw the ball consistently?
Yep.
That's my question.
Not only that,
That's
we
the
got
only question I have on it.
all the commotion that's going on with them right now. I think me putting them 15 right now is pretty decent. I mean,
Yeah, no. I mean, probably the highest I'd have them is like 12. And then that's the highest I'd have them.
That's even high.
I say they
If
go
Underwood,
18, 19.
if Underwood plays better this year,
But that's just
team.
based off their defense that they bring back too. Like
Right.
that's not
like we discussed. Michigan's going to be that one team that's going to surprise some people. You
What
know,
about the offense? What about the offense production? I mean, you know, what I'm
that's the
saying?
problem. That's
that's the question mark.
And really,
a lot of the
Kyle,
complaints they was getting out of Michigan was that they wasn't opening the playbook for Bryce. So I feel like.
But here's the thing. Kyle Willingham is a run and pound type of coach and play good defense. He did that at Utah. So it's no different than what Michigan's doing now.
Right.
So really, is Bryce going to be the quarterback for Kyle, or is he going to have to go out and get a guy?
They spending $10 million on this kid. He got to be the quarterback for him.
Then that means if Bryce
tomorrow.
Well, hey,
if Bryce is going to be running the ball a lot, pretty much at Michigan at the quarterback spot and stuff like that, you better make sure that backup is going to be armed and ready because
they got what is it, Tommy Carr?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it Tommy?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, from the spring game, like the kid looks okay. Like I mean,
Kyle's
probably a better overall passer than Bryce.
Right.
We gonna see how they go.
Games. Go
ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say Kyle's won games with shittier quarterbacks. So Bryce Underwood is probably the most talented quarterback he's coached in his so far his college career with Utah and Michigan. So
where is Bryce from?
Bellevue.
Okay.
Maybe he can tap into him and get him going, because if he can be that quarterback, you're talking about a top 10 team and possibly a college football playoff team. If he looks like ass like he did last year, yeah, you're gonna have to look for another quarterback.
They got Tommy Carr and they got Case Herbstreit.
Okay.
Just sitting
son?
Behind Bryce. So
is that Kirk Herbstreit's son?
Yep.
Yes. Which I don't know how. Have no idea how the hell that happens.
Because our quarterback room at the time was too loaded, and they wasn't gonna just waste a spot on bringing in, So, because I mean, at the time it was, who did we just have in before that? Not before Arnold.
Will Howard.
No. Aaron Nolan. So we had like Aaron Nolan in the class. Like there was we wasn't wasting a spot on that. You know what I mean? Another spot on the quarterback just to.
So he want to go somewhere where he think he can probably get a chance to play. After So yeah. So and I'm pretty sure Herbstreit is probably going to end up he's going to be a quarterback that's going to hit the portal. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
Right. So we'll see what happens.
Or he could beat out Underwood. Who knows? I guess it's open competition. Kyle
depends on how many
Underwood when he.
I don't think they're gonna get rid of Underwood that easy. Because you can always use Underwood as a wildcat.
Underwood can hit himself, bro. He can hit himself.
Yeah, he might be just about as a wide receiver position. So
you could just say this game. I'm going somewhere else.
You can always use him as a formation. I don't think they'll get rid of that fast like that. I don't think they're gonna do that.
I personally don't think he's that good, but that's just me. Yeah.
Right.
He's a hell of an athlete. That's about it.
Yeah.
They say that about a lot of quarterbacks, and that doesn't mean shit. That means you can't throw. That's what I hear when I hear hell of an athlete. So he can't throw, is what you're saying. All right, gotcha. They said that about Vince Young. Vince Young couldn't fucking throw. Hell of an athlete. He can't fucking throw.
No, Vince Young was throwing that thing, man.
Vince Young was just shot putting throws downfield, bro.
Yeah, but Vince Young. But Vince Young's problem was that you had to simplify the playbook like it was Madden for him. That was his problem.
Oh, he's a dumbass. He's a dumbass because he failed the Wonderlic. So,
well, yeah, the guy who bought. Come on, man. He bought a whole Southwest Airlines flight just for his damn self. That make sense. Exactly.
I'm just saying.
All right.
It makes sense why you make it go.
15. All right, let's get some more SEC here. I got them right because the head coach went down to LSU, new regime taking over. But I do gotta give respect, and I get Ole Miss.
You know what? I like this team.
They got
I like
Chambliss. They got
Sharkies.
Chambliss. Yeah.
I like Trinidad. I like this, and I like this team.
He's a baller.
Yeah.
He's a baller.
But what I do, who do I like more than Trinidad is their head coach, because he kept their head on the swivel after Lane Kiffin let say, you know what, fuck them. Lane Kiffin's gone. We gonna still do something. We gonna still keep this thing rolling, and they were balling.
And let's be real. If Chambliss isn't on this team isn't even ranked.
Oh, that's fact.
So
Yeah.
I like
Don't forget
Chambliss.
about Lacey.
That playoff game was
they still got Keon Lacey
crazy
back there.
Yeah, don't forget about Lacey.
Yeah, Lacey.
Yeah, but you gotta have somebody throw the ball.
You don't.
All right.
When
You can hand the ball
half
off.
of it was like a check down. You got to think Lacey had over like what? I think he had over 45 receptions out of the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dog. Okay. All right. At 13, we head back to the Big Ten. I got USC.
Yeah, that's right. Mayava, returning quarterback, got a lot of talent. You got what's the coach's name? What's the coach's name? Lincoln Kennedy. There you go. No, right. Lincoln Riley.
Yeah, Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln Riley.
There you go, Lincoln Riley. Yeah.
He's a great coach. Like, come on, this guy. He turns out good quarterbacks and good, you know what I'm saying, and good offense and stuff like that. So it is USC. I mean, come on now. You on the West Coast and stuff like that. Maybe playing against some Big Ten teams when he has to come all the way to the East Coast to play in that cold and stuff like that. Might slow him down a little bit, but that's about it. Because you go out there, because you got teams, because you're going out there to Southern California, stuff like that, to play against the Trojans, you might be in a little trouble, but we'll see.
This might be his best. This might be his best team in probably the last 5 years. Outside of
I've heard that too. Yeah,
complete, and I'm talking like complete team, offense, defense, like the whole thing.
But they did lose. They did lose Mekhi Leonard, so we'll see what happens about the receiving core. But Mekhi Leonard was a stud.
Yeah,
they brought in Gary Patterson from the former TCU coach to lead the defense too. So.
Oh, I like Gary Patterson. Okay,
so all right, number 12. Oh, Booner Sooner. I got Oklahoma.
If Mateer stays healthy,
Mateer,
that team goes as far as Mateer takes them.
Yep.
Very talented team. Brent Venables has done a hell of a job with the defense. Offensively, if Mateer can hit accurate passes and not hurt himself.
I mean, has anybody seen how much weight he's put on though? Did anybody see what he looked like at the Manning passing camp?
He looks yoked.
He looks like a straight unit. Like he looks like a Tim Tebow, but just probably a little faster. Like he looks jacked.
Shout out to Tim Tebow.
What is okay? So they beat, and I'm at Money Group. I'm asking you this question. So they beat your boys last year during the season. They beat your boys last year during the season. How the hell did y'all beat them in the postseason, in the playoffs? What went right? What happened with that one?
I think the postseason was a get back for the regular season.
Yeah.
There's the bottom line to it. It was the bottom line to it. That post game was the get back of the season game, man, because they ain't supposed to lose that game, man. I watched that game. I watched that game, bro. They ain't supposed to.
They just got outplayed that game. That first game.
Dude, that pick six was the play of the game. Period.
That was the play of the game. Yep, that pick six. That did it.
Could have gone either way. Yeah.
But that post game was just revenge. But see, when they went to the Rose Bowl with the California, bro, it's like the massive powers just disappear like on Space Jam. But you know how
you're right about that. You're right about that, though. You definitely right.
That was that game. That's why that game was like it was. That was just a revenge from the season, man. They had to get back. Because Cause they went and lost. They should have lost to Oklahoma, then losing to Indiana would be my mistaken.
Dude,
they could have lost to Oklahoma. Yeah, they could have lost to Oklahoma.
Fully healthy, they would have beat Texas. Let's be real. They would have beat Texas if Mateer was fully healthy.
All right. And number 11. Hey, Nate, what up, though? I got your Texas A&M.
Gig 'em. Oh, you couldn't have gave him 12, man? 12, man? Nah, it's all good. I'll take 11. Yeah, man. Listen, here's the deal. We talk about quarterbacks. A&M's got a very talented quarterback that a lot of people don't know, Marcel Reed. Threw 25 touchdowns last year. He did throw 12 picks. Listen, he's got to be on because in that playoff game against Jamal's Miami Hurricanes, he looked flustered, and to be fair, our O-line was god-awful garbage because our tackles were coming back from injuries, and you had Bain and Mesidor on the other side, and those both were NFL drafts, so, you know, they got their ass handed to them on the O-line. They couldn't run the football worth of shit either. So the thing is,
BTA,
I'm putting... Huh?
It was BTA. I was talking about
that definitely was BTA.
No, I mean the defense was stellar, but the game was pretty much 0-0 the whole fucking game. I mean, like the Tony made the hell of a play on that run, you know, and I give him credit for it. But like I said, if Marcel had played like he's been playing at LSU, how he beat up Missouri, how he played at Texas, they probably would have advanced, but Marcel did not play well, and I think he understands that. And watching his SEC videos, he basically said, listen, I got to play better. It's on me. So let's see it, Marcel, because if Marcel can play like he played at Notre Dame and played, like I said, at LSU and against Texas and against other SEC teams we played, like, this team's a top 10 team and probably a college football team because they got the talent, bro. They got the money. I mean, A&M has the number one recruiting class next year and as a top 5 this year. Like, they got the money and they got the recruits. So they got the talent. They brought in Isaiah Horton from Alabama. You know, they got Bethel Johnson and they got I forgot who else they got. Oh, they got Craver. They got him from Mississippi State. So they got weapons, bro. It's all about Marcel Reed. If Marcel Reed, his head is on straight and he's making accurate passes, this team can go to the playoffs. If he plays like ass, we're probably not going to make the playoffs.
I think it was a nerve that got to him during that game against
probably they had never been to playoffs, so that's fair. That's fair. So this is his get back game. He's got it.
And on top of all that, think about it. You got everybody and their mama talking about, you know, well, y'all gonna beat the Miami Hurricanes. You got everybody and their mama talking good to him on that college campus and stuff like that. And that's just for any quarterback. When everybody patting you on your back, talking about how good you are and what you're gonna do against this team and stuff like that, you know, you're gonna believe some of you. You know, they're gonna believe the hype, and then all of a sudden, you know, when it doesn't happen, now all of a sudden, oh, you suck, man. What happened? This, that.
No, I agree. The moment was too big for him. I agree. Moment was too big for him. He fucked up. He played like shit. So okay, now what are you gonna do now? How are you gonna play this year
and
go into the playoffs?
And put it like this, they still had a chance to win the game. I ain't gonna lie, they had a chance to win the game. So
all they do is score a fucking touchdown, they would have won the game.
But they did.
I think Texas A&M was still gonna be one of the strongest teams of the SEC. I got them at third. Because Reed, like our guy said, man, he probably choked up. They probably ain't never been there before, true enough. But Texas A&M is always gonna bring it, and I think he's gonna do way better than he did last year. That's what I think. So
I agree.
And Marcel Reed's got wheels, bro. Like, that guy can run and he can dart the ball. He just is inaccurate at times, so he's got to get better with the intermediate throws. But he can sling it.
I hate to see him.
Hey Trey, man.
The whole team.
Trey, I love your insight, man. But check your mic. It's like you sound like a frog. Like it's riveting for some reason.
Frog.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens, man. I think A&M's got the potential to very well be in the playoffs again this year and play really well, but it's all going to come down to Marcel Reed.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay.
All right. While my man Trey get that situated. I got number 2 to 10 team. I got Texas
I
Tech.
don't know what's
There you go. It's perfect now. Texas Tech.
They're gonna put up points. There's no doubt about that, and they're probably gonna win the
Red Raiders.
They can still win the Big 12.
Yeah.
No, I think they will win the Big 12 because
I mean,
other than BYU, you know, what I'm saying, who really is a big threat to do something out of that conference?
Yeah, they're gonna be those two in the championship right there. BYU and Texas Tech.
Yeah,
That's how I see
Don't
it.
sleep on Utah.
maybe
Don't sleep on
Houston,
Utah.
but outside of
Utah?
that, like slim to none.
Utah?
Yeah,
I
Houston.
mean, Arizona
Utah
State.
too.
I don't know what Arizona State has, but like Rob Dillingham as a coach isn't always bad. He always gets his team to play.
He's a good coach.
He's a great coach. I like him.
Is Sorsby gonna be the quarterback, or what's up with him?
Will
gone.
Hammond, the quarterback, returning from an ACL last year. He tore his ACL.
Sorsby's
Will
gone.
Hammond can play, bro. He's a perfect quarterback for Tech because he basically steps back and lets it rip. So he can play. Like, so yeah, they'll win the Big 12. They're probably my favorites, and they'll score a hell of a lot of points. And their defense was really good last year. They lost Bailey, but I think their defense will still be pretty solid. They went out of defense, I think.
Who do they lose to in the college football playoff?
Oregon.
Yeah, they lost to Oregon.
Yeah, it's Oregon. So, but we'll get to them too.
They got an ass whooping by Oregon. Trey, you good now, man? All right, number 9. Jamal said I got him too low. I mean, too high on this list, but I think I got him just right. But you know, we don't know what. Oh, everybody got high expectations for the coach they brought in, but it's LSU.
Oh hell no!
LSU.
Wow, I got to see what that looks like first. That's high. You're doing it because of the coach.
I mean, Sam Levitt isn't a bad quarterback either.
No, he's not.
The man's been proven. You know what I mean?
I just got a feel for, you know how LSU, all of a sudden when they're good. They have that one good year where they're just great, and then all of a sudden the next few years, they're just terrible. This almost got to feel like, okay, this is going to be that one year where they just going to put a lot of things together and make some noise and make a lot of teams nervous over there in that SEC. Not saying they'll win it, but they're going to make a lot of teams be like, oh, shit, we got to play LSU. Like, we have to get, you know what I'm saying, they're going to have to do some damage and stuff like that.
The biggest game,
you know, the chin strap and stuff like that, all buckled up and ready and stuff. So it just has that feeling that I think they're going to do something. They're going to do something over there. I'm not saying they're going to win the SEC, but they're going to be a team to be slept that you cannot sleep on, because I don't think Lane Kiffin is going to let that happen. Even though this guy has jumped around to every fucking college football team in the country, you know, but I just don't think, you know, it's a team that I don't think he's going to let that team, you know, fall back at all. So that's just me.
This might be the best offense we've seen since Joe Burrow won him the national championship. Defensively, we'll have to see. I mean, they usually have a good defense, but I think offensively,
their defense will be solid this year.
Yeah, but they're going to need their offense to be the catalyst, and so we'll see. Sam Levitt isn't a bad quarterback, but I don't know.
What you think, Money Groove? What you think about your arch rivals, man? You think they're going to be all right?
Yeah. They're gonna do a little run, but the biggest game, the biggest game gonna be Ole Miss, man. When they play Ole Miss.
Ole Miss is coming for blood.
Yeah.
That might be one of the biggest games, but Texas and LSU is gonna be probably the biggest.
That one too, but that showing up gonna be the money maker right there.
Yeah,
Ole Miss and LSU.
Yeah. Ole Miss coming for Lane Kiffin's ass, so yeah, that will be a good game.
Are they playing in LSU or Ole Miss?
They going to LSU.
Yeah, they're going to LSU.
Shit, Lane Kiffin. Well, he's
shit. LSU will make that a night game.
Don't go back to
game
Ole Miss.
Game already sold out.
Oh, believe that.
Damn. Yeah.
All right, number 8, Money Groove. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Yeah, baby. No matter we in the 8, baby. We in the top 10, baby.
He said top 10.
My only question about Alabama is.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Nate.
No, my only question about Alabama is the talent's there, the defense is going to be there, quarterback, and do they really believe in DeBoer? Because there was rumors last year they wanted to fire him, or he was going to leave and go
shit!
somewhere
You about to
else.
get Trey started.
They wanted to fire Michigan, going to hire him. Remember?
Damn.
Yep.
And see, this is the ordeal with that, man. Like, I got to be realistic here. You know what I'm saying? I know Caleb DeBoer was on SEC media day today, and I'm just not sold on him. I really not, because here's the thing. I think it's gonna be another embarrassing moment. I really think so. I'm not no hater, man. I'm just telling like it is. The dude ain't got an idea. I'm not saying he's not a good coach or whatever, but he don't fit Alabama. He don't have a clue, bro.
He's not an SEC guy.
He lost. Yeah, I say that he lost.
I'm gonna put a wage on everybody. Anybody willing to bet? Anybody willing to bet? I'm putting a wage on
right now.
What up?
Man, I bet my life on it, bro. I know what I know. When it comes to football, I know what I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
He's not an SEC guy. He's not an SEC dude. I don't know why they hired this guy.
Let him land. Go ahead.
$5 million deal. Okay. So then on top of that, they added on another 2, maybe 3 years onto his contract. Dude, this is bogus. The dude is not producing, bro. I mean, you barely got in the playoff last year, man. You know what I'm saying? And
they won a playoff game.
I'm a fan. Ain't no hoodie gonna make you win no ball game. It's all about executing plays. Do you have the right strategy? Do you have the right
black hoodie,
to win the football game? That's winning football games. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about no black hoodie or no red hoodie, all that dumb redneck crap. I mean, come on, man. Let's talk about football here. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a running game to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And Tom Simpson punked out when he got,
which is unheard of in Alabama. You at least have a running game.
You ain't no leader, man.
Oh,
I see Greg McElroy play way harder than he did. So come on, let's be real, man. You know,
it's a different culture for them now. They don't
even have an identity right now, dog.
We know it ain't this same culture.
But he's a good quarterback.
It ain't saving nation no more. It's the board time.
But come on, dude. Do you have a balanced attack in order to win the SEC? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
they don't have that, and they don't have a defense, bro. Who the knows to play on defense? Who will pass rush on their defense? Who will shut down corner on their defense? I want to know. Because
it remains to be seen, man. They always have a pretty good defense.
Man, come on, bro. Y'all bullshit me, bro.
I mean, in his defense, in the coach's defense and stuff like that.
Lane Kiffin is it's an offensive genius, bro. I'm here to tell you, LSU gonna be something to reckon with. I'm here to tell you, he gonna have that team loaded, and they're gonna be ready to go before Alabama goes, man. You know, somebody finna get an early. They finna get an early buy check. Caleb DeBoer might well give him a check. Whoever the Alabama AD is, get him a check, because you finna be paying him for a long period of time. And
DeBoer might go somewhere else, bro. If he was already leaving, when the
games, dog.
If he was trying to go to Michigan, man, he might go somewhere else.
John, he got Alabama game.
Because he better thank the Lord he had won that game against Oklahoma in that first round playoff. But if he didn't, he'd have went to Michigan. That's what
he was fired.
He was fired that game against Oklahoma.
Yeah, he was gone.
First round. That's what saved him. But then you're gonna get blowed out in Indiana. Dude don't have a clue, man. How to beat his opponents. He don't have a clue, man. Whoever the offensive coordinator is, the defensive coordinator, they need to be fired immediately. He needs to go get a whole nother staff. Alabama got the money, so come on, dog. They need to go do a immediate hiring offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. They don't have it. They don't have it.
Am I the only one?
You just playing, you just tingling me. You just rank them number 8. I feel like Alabama need to be ranked number 15 or something. I mean, bruh, it ain't even though they went to the SEC championship last year, got blowed out about Georgia, got destroyed. Ain't had a clue.
I think a lot of the ranking by Alabama is the talent. That's probably what it is.
I don't care who.
That and there's
you have all 5-star recruits out there, but if you ain't producing,
in his defense, I mean, in
It
the
ain't
coach's
nothing.
defense, I mean, you're coming off
I'm
of.
just
I
saying,
mean,
it ain't nothing.
you're trying to replace a
I'm
guy.
done with that. I'm done with
You,
that
you
subject.
you're trying to replace a guy
I
like
ain't sold
Nick
on Alabama.
Saban. You
Not for
know,
real. Not at all.
I mean, it's hard
He
to
got
replace Nick
impressed me.
Saban.
He
You
got to
coming
beat Florida
behind
State.
him,
He beat the crap out of Florida State. If he beat Florida State like 45-0 or 45-7, I might feel a little different about Alabama then. But
Florida State beat Alabama. Didn't Florida State beat
I
Alabama?
don't know, they come to Tuscaloosa this year. They going
did.
down there.
They did. That
They
was one of
going to
them.
Tuscaloosa.
Huh?
All right.
They playing in Tuscaloosa.
They got
All right,
South
let's move
Carolina
on, 'cause
too.
I'm hungry.
I mean, come on. I'm not sold on Alabama. South Carolina could have beat them in Tuscaloosa.
And that was the
And
only.
y'all forgetting all about that.
And we don't even know who their quarterback is. So again, this is one of those
But they
SEC
got
teams
Russell.
that we don't even
They
know who their quarterback is.
Keelan Russell. They got Keelan Russell. They started quarterback.
Yeah,
I
and
have no
Austin
idea
They
Mack.
got Hall. They got Hall as a running back. I'm not sold on these kids, man. I'm not sold on them. South Carolina gonna beat them. LSU gonna beat them. Georgia definitely gonna beat them. You know what I'm saying? Florida State gonna beat them. And possibly
You gotta
Tennessee.
see. That's why they play the game.
I don't think Florida State. I
I'm done, Neil.
Next team,
I don't
Neil.
think.
Hey,
If,
ran
if,
over.
I don't
if
think
they
Florida State's
lose
going to beat
5
them.
games, he's fired. Alabama
Hey,
gonna riot. I'm
He's
sorry.
saying 8-5.
They gonna riot. Yeah, he's fired.
Oh
All right.
wow!
Yeah, it's just gonna be a
Okay.
wrap.
Looking on my phone.
All right, I had Alabama
Next.
at 8.
SEC's no joke. So let's go.
All right, I had Alabama at 8. Jamal, you lost Carson Beck, so I put y'all at 7.
I think they're ranked lower. They should be higher.
I said that.
Man.
I can hear you. I can hear you. But for my Miami Hurricane, if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. You know,
Good.
for my Miami Hurricanes this year, everybody's looking at that. So he's a sophomore now, Malachi Tony, to see exactly what he can do, what he can replicate, and stuff like that. We had a hell of a good defense. We had a hell of a good offense and stuff like that, you know, with our quarterback and everything. So we made it to the national title game, fell just short of being in Indiana. I think we'll be actually absolutely pretty good. You know, do I think the U is back? I think it's teetering that way. You know, I thought they did damn good last year. They beat the team that they weren't supposed to beat. You know, but I think that one game that is going to come to them that they better step up and they better do some damage on is when they go up to South Bend and play Notre Dame. Because Notre Dame right now thinks that they should have been in Miami's spot. And the only reason I'm saying no, that shouldn't have happened is because we beat Miami. I mean, we beat Notre Dame. So that is that argument right then and there. So Miami has the tools, they have the recruiting, they got people who want to come back and play for Miami and stuff like that. You got a lot of alumni who are NFL Hall of Famers who always come back and talk to these young players and stuff like that. Some of the greatest players who ever put on a football jersey will come back to their position, you know what I'm saying, and talk some sense into the linebacker crew, the wide receiver crew, especially. Michael Irvin's gonna be there all day, all game long. You know, whether it be cocaine,
Hurricanes.
whether it be cocaine up and everything, he's gonna be right there. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? So
Miami.
I think they'll be all right. You know, they're gonna be pretty decent. You know, I think we're gonna win the ACC. You know, I think we can do it,
It's pretty easy.
and I think it's time that we take that next step. You know, Malachi Tony, nobody gonna be sleeping on him no more. So
okay, I got
you got to be
Jamal, though.
bringing his A game and stuff like that. Fletcher, bring your A game too, brother man. You gonna have to do some damage and stuff like that. But it's all, like I said, it's all on quarterback play.
Jamal,
we're gonna see how the quarterback does, and the quarterback does some damage and stuff like that. You know, because it all, like Nate said, is always gonna veer back to the quarterback. If the quarterback is playing good, then the team is actually gonna be making some noise and actually do some damage. So if the quarterback's good, we'll be fine. So we'll see what happens.
John,
so is Darian Menza the answer? Is he the answer though? Like for the next guy to like take the keys?
I don't think he heard you.
Oh no.
He gonna come right back. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else got
let's
something?
go to the next.
Hold on, we're gonna wait for Jamal. He gonna pop right again. Anybody else got something to say? There he goes.
Yeah, because I was just gonna say because
Jamal,
Darian Menza is the transfer.
John got a question.
Yeah, Darian Menza is the transfer, right?
Yes.
So I haven't got to see a lot of like him play yet. So are you confident enough him coming in and being the next guy to move that offense?
I mean, he did a good job. I mean, he did a good job from the school he came from and stuff like that. So I think he. I mean, do I think he's gonna pick right up? I mean, gonna pick up where what's the name left off?
Carson
I
Beck.
mean, what? Yeah, Carson Beck and stuff like that. But listen, a
I
lot
think
of
he's
people
more
said,
athletic than Carson Beck.
"Oh, he's way more
You
athletic
know
than
what I
Carson
mean?
Beck." He is. He's way more athletic. Carson Beck made some throws last year. He was that guy who, if you know, when he's on, he's on. But when he's off, he's like way off. Like the game against SMU. I mean, this guy couldn't hit beach ball in the ocean. But damn it, the game against Ohio
Let's
State,
see what's going
balling.
on here.
The game against Ole Miss, balling. He just ran into a buzzsaw from Indiana and stuff like that. That was on ticking on all cylinders. But I think he'll be all right. He's a game manager. You know, but like I said, Malachi Tony is going to be that guy who he was a freshman and everybody slept on him. They're not sleeping on him this year, so he's going to have to come in and make some noise and see. You know what I'm saying, and prove to everybody, okay, why he's that guy. Because he can do the damn thing. But let's see what he can do now that people are going to be game planning him now. So we'll see.
All right, number 6. I got the reigning national champions, Indiana Hoosiers.
Give me a
A
fucking
replacement
break,
quarterback
man.
is Josh Hoover, who started 31 games in his college career. So,
Give me a break. They're not going. No, I'm praising to the coach because I think the only reason they're ranked this high is because of coaching and everything. I'm not sold on who they have right now. Because Fernando Mendoza was that guy. He deserved everything that got to him and stuff like that. Yeah, it was a one-trick pony, like Trey said. They literally, think about this, y'all. And it's still to this day coming out of my mouth. Indiana won the national title in college football. Still kind of tripping on that. So I think they're ranked too high to me. That's just my opinion. So.
all right, at number 5, I got the Georgia Bulldogs. Nobody got Trey. Ain't got nothing to say about the Georgia Bulldogs. They got Frazier returning and Stockton returning at quarterback. Frazier at running back. Oh, Trey disappeared. Who's like Jamal? John, you got a problem with Georgia being ranked number 5?
Okay, I can hear y'all now.
I said, Jamal, you got something problem with Georgia being ranked number 5?
No, they're right where they're at. They're right where they belong. I believe so. I don't think that. I think Kirby. I think this is gonna be one of them wake up games that Kirby Smart is gonna have to. He's gonna have to coach him through a lot of this and stuff like that. There's gonna be some team. I mean, there's gonna be some teams that there's gonna be some games they should win. But I believe that Georgia's right where they belong, top 5. Because until somebody can prove otherwise, I still think they're the king of the crop in the SEC. Whether you want to believe it's some people may say it's Texas, some people may say it's Alabama or LSU or any of the other teams in the SEC, but Georgia right now has been kicking ass right now. So we shall see.
All right, number 4, I got Oregon and Ducks. High, rate too high, rate too low. What's your thoughts? John, you on mute.
My bad. I think they're top 3 team in the country. I think they're top 3, but four is probably.
It's Oregon. They've always had a high powered offensive great team and stuff. They got their quarterback coming back who's playing some good football right now. He decided he could have went high in the draft. He decided to come back and try again for a national championship at
Probably
Oregon.
got the best backup.
So he wants to make history there. Do I think he can do it? He can probably do it. So they got a good coach up there. Playing up there in Eugene is no joke. It is no joke at all. And it helps that pretty much you got Phil Knight, giving you the flash uniforms of all time history right there. So that helps too. So you're gonna have a lot of teams, a lot of players who are gonna want to go to Oregon just so they can, put on some of that kick-ass gear that they have. So because they
Oregon might
got
have the best
state of
basketball
the art
coach.
everything up there in Oregon. Listen, I've seen that campus. It's unbelievable, man. Shit. I'm 45 years old. Damn it! If I can get on it, if I can go there to Oregon and play, get on a scholarship and play baseball, I'm like, yep, sign me up just to be there. It's that
Hey,
good.
I agree with you right there.
We talking about now? This Georgia or Oregon y'all talking about?
We were talking about Oregon.
Oh, okay.
All right, at number 3, I got Notre Dame. They felt like they should have been in the college football playoffs last year. They got a lot to prove. They come up for entrance.
I mean, if they don't slip up in the beginning of the season, they're in the playoffs. But they slipped up, so
they got to get their schedule fixed. They got to join the conference.
They need to join the conference and stop being scared.
I'm not sorry. I know Jamari Love and who are the notable players they got this year. Ben, if you don't mind hipping me out, because I don't know if they noticeable players.
They got quarterback.
They got
CJ Carr,
who
who transferred over there, and heard about that. I know they got two top 10 tackles coming back.
Let's
So
look right quick.
I'll leave that shit alone.
Notre Dame.
I'm just gonna leave that shit alone. Go give me something to eat, dude.
It's Notre Dame. I mean, I think Notre Dame's gonna be as that team that's playing on. Yeah, Notre Dame's that team that's playing on a mission right now. They want to.
what was you saying, Jamal?
My fault. No, I'm saying Notre Dame is that team that they want to avenge the disrespect that everybody gave them last year, and they're going to be playing with a huge chip on their shoulder. And I mean a huge one. So they think that everybody overslept them, and they should have been in the college football playoff because they had the team to do it. They had the arguably the best running back in the game, and they felt as though that they deserved one of those 12 spots, for the college football playoff, and they feel as though they were robbed. So if there's a team that you probably do not want to play right now, upcoming, especially when the game is close, it's going to be Notre Dame. That's why I said the game that my Hurricanes are going to have against Miami, against Notre Dame up there in South Bend, that's going to be an important game for them. So if they can get past that, then look out. But Notre Dame's got that game circled on their calendar, like, oh yeah, we got Miami coming up here. This ain't Catholics versus convicts again. This ain't that. But it's gonna be a game up there. So,
John, you got Trey's question?
I got a problem with Notre Dame.
Who'd you want to know on the team?
Yeah, the noticeable players because Jeremiah Love is gone.
So
quarterback.
CJ Carr, you got the quarterback. You got him at quarterback. We got Javion Osborne coming in. He was a talented four-star running back that was coming in. But you still got Kendron Young, who played there. Got a lot of tick last year behind Young. You got Jerome Bettis Jr. This is the team with all the NFL stars kids on it now.
Okay, I understand. Yeah.
You got Bettis's kid. You got Larry Fitzgerald's kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
then
they still got a bunch of
wide receiver like his dad, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I got a problem with Notre Dame, man.
Defensive wise, they still got some heavy hitters over there. Their DBs are going to be good.
Mm-hmm. I still got a problem with them, man.
So that's your problem. Speak your mind.
My problem with Notre Dame, they need to join somebody conference. They either join the Big Ten or somebody. I don't care who it is. They need to join somebody conference, man. It ought to be arguable. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's like they want somebody throwing them a hoop just to get them automatic bid. You know what I'm saying? To get in the playoffs. Everybody else play the conference championship. Everybody go through their conference play. They play the tough scares. They play the team that get them over the edge to get in the playoffs. But here comes Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? They play whoever, and then let's just say they go undefeated, and then they never play they got to play a championship game, so they automatic in. That's I don't like Notre Dame. Never did. I know they're independent, but it's time for them to join the conference, dude. I'm sorry, it's time for them to join the conference. It's been time to join them for conference because in that way, if you gonna get them a leeway, then get the other teams a leeway. Then that's my only argument. Why give them a leeway in the 12-team championship? Everybody else playing the conference. So if you're gonna do away with the conference championship, I don't think so, because the SEC get big time money for their conference championship. Big Ten get big time money for their conference. Everybody else get big time money for their conference championship. It's time for they step up to the plate and join the conference.
I agree with you. All right, number 2, I got Texas. Arch Manning. Rate too high, rate too low.
Nope, they good. I got them. If I was sold on Georgia to win the SEC, but if Georgia don't win it, they next in line to win it.
It's 1A, and for me, it's 1A, 1B right now. Like the top 2 spots can be switched either way. You know however you want to put it. You're gonna have Texas. Their defense is going to be good this year. Arch Manning returns. He should improve on what happened last year. Week 2, we're going to see. Week 2 is going to be the biggest game, one of the biggest games of the year. So we'll see what happens.
Speaking of that game, then we'll be playing the number 1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. I have them ranked number 1. Jeremiah Smith, Saints.
Man, how y'all on number 1? How y'all just gonna be number 1?
Relax.
I think
Relax.
somebody ESPN. I think some ESPN alumni either they Ohio State or they Michigan, because I know y'all bought that $20 million team last year. You should have won the championship. You spent $20 million. That's what Alabama need to do. They need to spend some money. They need, I mean, come on. But I believe y'all know somebody at ESPN and y'all be trying to buy y'all way in the championship. But y'all gonna have to bring it this year because you got embarrassed by Indiana, and then you can redeem yourself to Michigan. Kudos to that. But you know what I'm saying? Can I see that Ohio State that runs the Big Ten again? That's the question I have for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all run the Big Ten like y'all did in the past? You know what I'm saying? I know Indiana took the nuts from you. You know what I'm saying? And then
Indiana's an anomaly. Like, let's just put that out there. Indiana won't be back at the top probably in the next 50 years. All right?
I understand that, but I'm just talking about the dominance Ohio State used to have.
I mean,
in the Big
Ohio
Ten.
State still has dominance. We don't finish worse than 3rd at most in our conference. Like, we don't lose more than 2 games a year. Like, tell me the last time we've lost more than 3 games. Hasn't happened since 2011. Like, the dominance is there. The dominance is there. We're top of the Big Ten. We are the only thing that kept the Big Ten alive through 2005 through 2019.
And Michigan is getting caught cheating, so them last couple wins don't really fucking count.
Harbaugh would have been fired in 2020 if he decided to play the game. Justin Fields was going to put up 100 on him. That's just what it was. He saved his job by not playing in 2020.
Well, Ryan Day got to do something. He got to make some noise again besides what he's doing right now. Yeah, you won a national title. You won a national title because if you wouldn't have won if you'd have lost any game in that college football playoff, your job was gone. So,
I mean, I wouldn't say that. Like, okay, so I'd say this: his job wouldn't have been gone, but the Buckeye faithful would have called for his job.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
His job,
like the man only what's Ryan Day's record? Ryan Day has less than 10 losses in his head coaching career.
I understand that, but how many losses do we got to Michigan?
That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's not. It wouldn't be like the world. Everybody calling for his job. It'd be the Buckeye faithful that'd be like, all right, you couldn't beat your rival. That's why we call for your job.
Well, think about it like this. That's the same thing we said about John Cooper. When John Cooper was the coach of Ohio State, he was winning a shitload of games too. The reason he lost his job was because he couldn't beat Michigan.
Right.
So it can happen, and Ohio State has been known for that. So if they had lost any of them playoff games,
no, I wouldn't say the playoff game because we beat Michigan. Like outside, I mean,
He's talking about the year
He
before.
lost
the
any of
year
them play.
before, yeah, we did lose. We
Yeah,
lost to Michigan. I wouldn't say he wouldn't have, his job wouldn't have been gone. He would have been on the hot seat. He'd have been like, it would have been a prove it year coming in like last year.
I think he was on the hot seat already. You know, during that year, the year that he lost,
and that's from the talk from the city. That's just Ohio State faithful. That wasn't
I don't
like
think it was from the city. I think it was from the whole country who were thinking this too. They're like, okay,
that's okay though, because the whole country is gonna say what they have to say. It's just like it's like, you know what I mean? It's just outside noise. Oh, he shouldn't have his job because he can't do this.
I think
with inside the building, the man's winning. The man has a winning culture. Like, you can't beat that when you have a winning culture. You have to have a winning culture in college football. You have to be.
Then you need another. Then he needs another.
development.
He needs another national, because right now for Ohio State, now the way he has that program humming, it's national championship or bust.
Oh yeah,
You can't you can't just win the Big Ten. You can't just win like, oh, we made the college football playoff. No, you're expected. You're expected to win. You're expected to win the Big Ten. You're expected to be in the college football playoff, and you're expected to make some noise in that college football playoff. At least get to the semifinals, let alone the national title game, so you can at least be there. He's made some appearances in the national title game. You know, what is he, 1-1 in the national title game right now? Am I correct?
I think it's
1-1. Yeah, 1-1.
He won one against Notre Dame, and then he got his ass kicked, but he got his ass kicked by Money Groove's team. So yeah, it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's it's expected with him right there. So he needs another.
It comes with the territory. You are the head coach of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Like, you have one of the most predominant brands in all of college football, like known worldwide.
Literally.
You know, so it's like you have to perform. Like, yeah, I'm there right there with you. But as someone that watches the games and can dissect those, I don't think that his job is, for me personally, I don't think his job's up for grabs, because he does well coaching.
No. His job is fine now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Outside, yeah, we won the national title, but I'm saying even before that, because we've had teams, we just been in certain situations where we fell apart. That Michigan game, throwing the pick at the end of the game, stuff like that. Like, it's been the little games that we lost.
And it was that because Harbaugh was already gone to the NFL, and all of a sudden this guy from Michigan steps in and becomes the head coach. Michigan's been terrible all year long up until when they played Ohio State, and they went into Columbus and beat them. That's what had the talk going, like, what the hell, Ryan Day?
Played our worst game of the year there. That was the worst game of the year we played.
Yeah. And I'm a Miami Hurricane alum.
Almost won that game though too. Had the chance to win the game, and
I'm a Miami Hurricane alum, but I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, so I gotta watch Ohio State and hear them all day long. So trust me, I understand, I get it, but and come on, even I was rooting for. I'm like, okay, Ohio State, y'all have no business losing this game, but y'all kept it close, and literally Michigan, they didn't throw the ball on you, they pretty much beat you up. That offensive line for Michigan beat up the defensive line, and they punched y'all in the mouth the whole game. So that's what had the talk going. So, but this year, y'all should make some noise. Y'all should make some noise. If you get past the first game, everything else pretty much damn near should be a cakewalk up until the college football playoff.
It's how our defense. It's who's going to step up on our defense. How we replace Sonny, how we replace Arvell Reese. Like, I mean, with Arvell Reese, we're going to replace him with Keata Jackson. He's going to be playing a bigger role. I mean, we're going to see who we have at linebacker. That's the big question mark. You know what I mean? We got some guys, but who's going to step up and be a Sonny Styles? Jeremy McClain is going to step into that Caleb Downs spot, that rover safety. So I don't have a problem there. Second, our corners are fine, and Sanchez and Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Watch out for Chris Henry Jr.
Yep. But that's what I was going to get that. Our offense is just going to see who we're going to put on the field now. Because we got freshmen making noise in Chris Henry Jr., Legend Bay. You got Brock Boyd. Like, who's going to be out there with Jeremiah Smith?
Somebody who can take the pressure off of Jeremiah Smith is what it is. Because he's going to – come on. He's going to be double team.
So, like,
they're double team all game long.
Right. As it sits right now, you got Jeremiah at the X. You got Brandon Ennis is going to be probably your slot receiver. him and Legend Bay are going to take up that slot. That we don't have a Y on the other side right now, unless it's going to be either Brock Boyd or Chris Henry Jr. Just don't know yet. I mean, we'll wait and see what Ryan Day does with the depth chart. But we just don't have that Y on the other side right now. That's what we're waiting to see. Is it going to be Chris Henry? Is he going to step in as a freshman immediately? Or
He should.
I mean, he should. But right now, the way Brock Boyd has been killing every single corner at practice, I would not be mad with him stepping on the field day one.
Yeah, that's true. Let me ask y'all SEC guys something real quick. Because I asked, with me and Brandon talked about this offline.
And it better not be stupid.
Would you no, listen, it's a legitimate question. Would you have been surprised if Jeremiah Smith pulled the Jamar Chase and sat out this year for the NFL draft?
Jamal Chase.
I mean, if Jeremiah Smith did what Jamar Chase did, sat out for 1 year in college, and prepared himself for the NFL draft.
That's a hypothetical question. They can go either way.
Yeah.
I said, well, would you have been surprised if he did it? That's what I was asking.
I mean, if he did, that's totally his business. I don't know. I mean, I don't give a shit for real.
Right. Well, and then the COVID stipulations is why Jamar Chase sat out. I don't know if he sits out if they play a whole season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a whole that's a different subject. That was a crisis. You know what I'm saying? That's a crisis.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It is a tough one. But you couldn't have blamed him if he did. So
No,
you couldn't have blamed,
his body of work has already spoke for itself.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Jamar Chase's was too. And
Right.
he's like, oh, F this. I won a national title on arguably one of the best teams in college football history.
Right.
You want me to come out here and and start all over and play with somebody who has played with people who improve themselves? Yeah,
Right.
I'm saying that. Yeah.
That's the thing. It also is the personnel. Like Jeremiah Smith didn't get left with coming in like a true freshman quarterback that, very unproven. Jamar Chase got Joe Burrow, and then his backup was rookie Mettenberger. Was it?
Yeah.
That right? And then what he threw? He threw like 20 some picks his first year.
Yeah.
Like it was rough for him. Like I get why Jamar Chase sit out, because like your body of work's already said it. You got a national title. You're one of the best receivers in college football. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be a top first round pick. He was gonna be a first round block regardless. Because if he played that next year, as long as he's healthy, regardless of the numbers, I'm sure he's still a first rounder.
Yeah, he was
going in. Let's go over this list real quick. My top 25, I got Ohio State at 1, Texas at 2, Notre Dame at 3, Oregon at 4, Georgia at 5, Indiana at 6, Miami at 7, Alabama roll tide. They at 8, LSU is at 9, Texas Tech at 10. Oh, I didn't put 11 down here, but Oklahoma at 12, 13, I got USC, 14, I got Ole Miss. I should have checked the list twice. 15, I got Miami. 16, I got Tennessee. I want to do this all the time. 17, I got Penn State. 18, I got Florida. 19, Clemson. 20, BYU. 21, Missouri. 22, Alabama. South Carolina coming in at 23. SMU, 24. I think going to be a sneaker team this year. And then I got Iowa. Who is the
I see Alabama got a condo in your head because you on 22 Auburn. You said Alabama again. Roll time.
I mean, Auburn. My bad. Anybody got any thoughts on the list? Anybody y'all think should have been higher or been lower? Jamal gonna say LSU.
No, I'm saying Indiana is ranked too high.
Okay.
I think so.
Like they have to rebuild everything over there.
They have to start from. So they literally almost have to start from, hit the reset button on for pretty much everything and stuff like that. Because like we were saying before, like Trey was saying before, that was an anomaly that they won a national title, and that's not going to be.
Oh, my bad. I was just gonna say, if they would have kept Mendoza's little brother, I might be a little more highly on him. But with them having to put it, because he would know the system wouldn't be like new to him. But they have to do, like I said, they got to hit the whole reset button for them now, and just hope that it clicks.
Texas being where they're at number 2, for them it just depends on how good Arch Manning plays. So
Yep.
they are hype. Because think about it, college football or football in general is hyping this kid up like it. Well, any Manning doesn't matter who it is, they will always hype him up, especially at the quarterback position.
Who'll be a
So
good number 11 team, y'all? Who'll be a good number 11 team? Brandon had left it out. Who'll be a good number 11 team?
11, I had Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
Oh.
Okay. I think they be right at number 9 or 10 in my opinion.
yeah, me too. I think Texas A&M probably should have been a little higher.
Yeah, them guys loaded.
What about,
I mean,
I mean, the top 5 you can't argue at all.
no.
You can't argue from where they're at all. You know, you may be. I mean, some people may put Texas number 1, Ohio State number 2, or vice versa. You know, Notre Dame number 3. I believe that's fine. I can live with that.
I can't live with Notre Dame number 3.
You can't live with Notre Dame at number 3.
Hey, I don't care. They loaded with NFL Suns team. Bro, I ain't sold on Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame should be number 12. Shit like that. That's just my personal opinion.
So then you move up Oregon, and you move up Georgia.
You doggone right. I can live with that.
Yeah, I can live with that too. I'll be honest with you, I can live with that too.
Yep. I mean, shit. We'll see what Notre Dame's got September 6th when they got to open against Wisconsin. So
You should have put Oklahoma number 8 and put Alabama with the Oklahoma at.
You know, most of this list, you know what, I can deal with. I'm not sold on Tennessee. You know, I don't know what they can bring to the team.
Tennessee.
all depends on who's the quarterback.
Yeah.
But Tennessee, I'm telling you, Tennessee gonna want to be the one of them sleepers, like you said, Jamal. But I don't know the quarterback either. But Tennessee, I really think Tennessee gonna bring. I really do.
Maybe move SMU. I would say move them in the top 20. I can see that. You know, SMU's gonna be that team that's gonna make some noise. I can see them moving there. Everybody else, I mean,
I'm fine with it after that. That's pretty much it with me.
George McIntyre is the projected starter right now for Tennessee.
How many y'all say his stats? What his stats looking like?
He's a true freshman. They got 3 freshmen on their rosters.
Okay. That must be
He's 6'6", 208.
208. Okay.
all right, bet.
So
Was it a 4-star or 5-star?
Give me just a second.
I can't wait.
Okay.
I'm ready right now, dude. I swear to God.
What game are you looking forward to, Trey?
I'm looking for Lane Kiffin, man. Lane Kiffin, I think he's gonna shock a lot. He's gonna shock a lot of people. And this is redemption right here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if Ole Miss was a high marketed SEC team, he would have stayed.
Right.
You know
if the revenue was there.
No, it wasn't. That's why he left. That's why he left. Even though there was ranking and there was high ranking, but still they would have took years for them to accumulate their revenue. You feel what I'm saying? But
right.
Going to a prestigious college like LSU that has the money, that has the bank, I'm telling you, dude. I give him less than a year that had that team up to making some real noise. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna pull a Coach O?
Say it again.
He gonna pull a Coach O? Ed Orgeron? He gonna do the same thing there?
He might do better than Coach O.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Damn.
That's asking a lot.
He's an offensive genius, man. He's an
That's
offensive
still asking a lot to
if he were a good defensive coordinator, go right along with him, man. I'm telling
it's still you asking a lot.
Okay, Coach O did something different for that LSU, like when he was there. That was
Yeah.
Hey, but this George McIntyre, he was a 4-star out of Tennessee, ranked ninth in the state of Tennessee, 17th overall in the class.
Okay.
That's not bad.
His 24/7 has him listed at 185, and he's already 210. So Tennessee's already put weight on the kid.
They ready. They're gonna let him go.
Yeah,
So
they're gonna let him go.
He'll probably be the starter.
That offensive lineman who's pretty much been paid to watch his back at all times made sure, like, hey, no, we're going out to eat here.
Yeah,
you gonna eat this food.
We gotta eat here tonight.
Yeah, we ain't eating that salad shit. Nah, brother, you gonna put some meat on your bones. Nah, man, I got a block for your ass. No, we gonna eat here. So,
But yeah, no, solid. So yeah, Tennessee should be all right. I mean, I'll have to go back and actually look at that George McIntyre's tape.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a lot of his tape, so I remember seeing like little bits of him just because the kid he's a 6'6" lanky tree is what he was in high school. But like the kid had looked from what I seen, had good touch. I mean, he can move a little bit, but his height plays into it. He just can see over everything. He doesn't got to move a lot. You know, he can make off-platform throws, but we're looking at more of like that pocket passer that can just extend the play a little bit.
Yeah. One team that I am shocked that is not in the top 25, and this is shocking to me, and it's blasphemy to say this. I shouldn't be saying this, but I know they're terrible right now, and they're still rebuilding, but that's on their fault. It's Florida State. How they have fallen like hard, like seriously.
After that undefeated year, they haven't been the same. After they got screwed because they lost their quarterback.
Yeah, Jamin Wilson.
No, they had.
I think Castellanos had him undefeated until he. Travis had him undefeated until he broke his leg right before the championship game, and they were like, "Hey, we're not going to let you guys into the playoff just because you lost your starting quarterback."
They would have been in the playoffs.
Oh, it would have been a slaughter, but like, at least we wouldn't have to like. We could just tell Florida State fans like, "Hey, you guys it wasn't your year." You know,
and they were like, and you hear all the fans and some of the people were like, "Well, Florida State wasn't they didn't play everybody, so that's why they didn't play in the bowl game." Shouldn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, if you wasn't in the bowl game, okay, you're playing against Georgia. Georgia would have been in the bowl game had they beaten Alabama,
right?
But they didn't. And they were arguably the best team all year long. And
that's why I didn't remember them. To tell you the truth,
that Florida State team would have got beat by half of the field.
Like, they would have got their ass kicked by Michigan. They would have got their asses smashed by Alabama. They would have got stuck.
It wouldn't have been that Washington team probably would have beat them.
Yeah.
Easily. Okay, they ain't carried the book Alabama. Okay, I can give you that.
Well,
but yeah,
go ahead, Jamal.
No, last point on what y'all was saying about Alabama and stuff like that. There were times I was watching them play Alabama play, and I'm looking at Nick Saban's face, and he has to play he has to be neutral. He has to be, as a color commentator, he has to be neutral. It's times I've seen Nick Saban's face after he watched an Alabama game. This man's face was red as fuck. It almost made me feel like though he wanted to say, "Man, fuck this commentary shit. Look, man, you ain't doing shit here at head coach. I'm coming back." It's been times I looked at him like that. I'm like, how can he sit here and just look and see the team that the school that he damn near almost built, other than him and Bear Bryant, and he's watching them play like this.
And Gene Stallman, man, you can't forget about Gene
Stallman. I'm sorry.
You know what keeps talking about the team, they get it right.
But regardless, I seen the hurt on Nick Saban's face. He was like he was pissed off, mad at everybody. Head
Miss
coach,
Kathy is what keeps him away.
Everybody.
He already says it. He says it every day on College Game Day. He's like, "I'll come back," but Miss Kathy says, "I can't."
Yeah.
And ESPN's paying him too good of money.
Her name is Terry, man. Her name is Miss Terry. Her name is Terry, man. Y'all get off of Alabama, man. They're gonna sock y'all ass this year. Y'all gonna keep talking about the boys, boy. Don't tell you when they sock y'all ass, y'all gonna be like, oh man,
I'm not the one talking. I'm not the one talking. I'm not the one talking bad about Alabama. That's your boy. That's your boy up there on the top left, on the top right, talking bad about Alabama, man. Who went on
5 losses, bro. 5.
who went on a full blown rant about how Alabama was. You know,
Everybody getting fired. 5 losses, nigga. Everybody getting fired. You do that clean the stadium getting fired.
Man.
Y'all heard it right here on Detroit Fan Report. LSU, number 1. Georgia, number 2. Who we got? Florida State, number 3.
it was Florida State. They're fucked up. That's
That's
messed
that.
up.
I'm telling you, they gonna lose. Might lose to Tennessee. Then the fifth one gonna be South Carolina. I'm betting it. I'm betting it. No,
You really think Hank could be fired at the head?
Hold on, I'll take that bet. You're giving me 5 losses. I'll take that bet. What do you want to
He
bet?
gonna be
20? Bet 20.
So you think the head coach will be fired in the middle? You think the head coach will be fired in the middle of the season?
I'm guaranteed he's gonna lose 5 games.
He loses 5 games. He's fired in the middle of the season. He ain't coaching that bowl game.
Hey, it's time. It's time to get a new coach. They actually got a new coach last year when he lost in the end that way. 38-3.
You're following a legendary head coach, and you expected to pick right up where he left off.
They won a playoff game. They should have been happy. I mean, it is Alabama, but shit, you can't. They want to play. They snuck into the playoffs and won a playoff game. But what more are you asking for a coach that's replacing the Hall of Fame head coach? Like,
come on, Bandit. I ain't even take it.
But still, at the end of the day, 18 national championships. This kid's on the day. He can take his time with whatever he got to do. But
you know how
cheating was legal, so I don't hear that.
You know how it was, man. When Nick Saban's there, it was always national championship or bust. So he got y'all a little spoiled right now, and now all of a sudden that y'all came back to reality a little bit. You know, it's kind of hard for y'all to see what type of football that y'all playing right now.
Just like the Patriots fans, but my bad.
That's all good. It's all right. I admit it. So hey,
yeah, he gonna lose 5 games, guaranteed. On my soul.
Don't bet on your soul, man.
Please don't do that.
Coming back for a funeral.
Don't bet on your soul, Cole. Don't do that, man.
If they lose,
I don't see them losing 5 games, but okay.
If they lose 5 games, I'm a roll. No, I'm not taking that bet, but if they lose 5 games, I'm gonna say I'm like,
I'm taking it. I like them. I like them odds. I'll take that bet.
Okay, Bandit, we going.
Yeah, bet. I take that bet. You heard the first record in Detroit. Alabama lose 5 games. I swear to God, I'm gonna be pissed. If Alabama lose 5 games, Money Group, you gotta wear an Auburn jersey. Oh God, like game.
I bet. I wear that bullshit orange and blue. I bet.
You heard it here first. Heard it here first on the college football show.
5 games, you gotta wear that, and you gotta say War Eagle.
See, you going too far now. I can say War. I can say War Eagle and spit.
You gotta say War Eagle and spit. Fucking Eagle, baby. Fuck that tree.
I'll take that bet. If I take that bet, I'll take that bet. But if they don't lose 5 games,
it's happening. Ain't no question. He ain't gonna beat no.
I just want y'all to go buy y'all black hoodie. They say Alabama on the.
Hey, I'll get a Ryan Williams jersey. I'll rock a Ryan Williams jersey.
He was a black hoodie though, you know.
Hey, I'll get a Ryan Williams jersey.
Man, you don't even have it. Don't even worry about it.
Oh man, it's that time. People got work in the morning. I'm trying to go down.
Yeah,
appreciate everybody watching, man. Do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, man. We will be back next week. We go over week 1 of college football. It's right around the season, bro. We're gonna go some of the key week 1 games. John, I appreciate you giving me the list of all the games, brother. You feel me? We're gonna go over them. Make sure y'all tune in here next Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. We're gonna do 9 o'clock because people are gonna be getting off work, so it make it a little easier. We had it scheduled for 8, but I appreciate y'all waiting on us to 9. You feel me? Do that.
Gotcha.
So y'all waited this long, man. You might as well just hit that subscribe button. But when we before we head out of here, you feel me, John, man, let them know where they can find you at.
Oh yeah, I'm just it's a little small part of how do we did this before back in here like I never left.
Yeah,
just a small part of Lions Fan Report. Follow us on X.
Appreciate that. Trade Guru, man, let them know about your podcast, man.
Hey, you know what it is, the best of the best, baby. Trade the Guru what podcast, man. Gonna tell it like it is, gonna tell you the truth. And then hang your ass with it. So
hey, 5 losses for Alabama.
Let's go.
Money Groove, you don't like that 5 losses shit. Let them know they can find you.
Man, y'all can catch me on here. Y'all can catch me on Core Sports Talk, the Guru Talk. You can catch me on mine because I'm coming back with the college football reaction with Alabama and Colorado. And plus on Facebook, I do my karaoke. I'm about to do one in the next 30 minutes. So man, y'all come through, holla at.
Y'all lose to Colorado, we really got a problem. Jamal, man, let them know they can find you at, bro.
You can find me on the platform on Facebook under Jamal Baker, under Instagram under the Illusion 10. And starting in 2 weeks, me and my wife are starting a podcast called C&J Cruise Craze. We're gonna show you everything from how to book a cruise, from the time you get your picture taken to the time you actually are on that cruise ship. We're starting in 2 weeks on that one, so we're gonna show you everything when it comes to going on cruises, man. So look for us then.
Cool.
We'll get at you.
I ain't getting no cruise, though. I can't swim. The Titanic ain't gonna go down on me. I'm suing.
Yeah, I can swim.
100 years ago, man.
I'm on that bitch with floaties and everything. Where my rubber duck?
You'll be okay, Bandit. Cruises are floating islands now, man. The icon of the seas is that thing is not going down.
That's the ship I'm going on in September. Is Icon.
Okay, nice.
Jamal doing big things over here. When you get some extra money, let me know. I'll go on the cruise with you, bro. I'm on that bitch with my floaties though, with the thing around my neck and everything.
You ain't gonna be needing it, man. You gonna be too busy drinking on that drinking and chilling on that cruise, man.
Drink. Bandit need the drink package.
Yeah.
Oh, I paid for that today. So yeah, I made sure. So yeah, I hit on that cruise. The moment I step on that cruise, I'm gonna snap my fingers and a drink gonna appear in my hand. Watch.
Hey, where are you going? Right to the bar.
Yeah, shit, the bar coming to me.
Somebody said hurricanes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, you.
What up, sir? What up, Wood? But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming to check out the college football show. We just getting this back up started. Like I said, we will be here next Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. for me to go over week 1 games. With that said, everybody have a blessed night. Stay safe, and we out.